Hey y'all, I just got back from the gym. It is raining like crazy out there, so I didn't bother to blow dry my hair at the gym. Anyway, hang on and let's put a little bit of lunch together, okay? Look, y'all, the next time you cook a pork product, you know, bacon, pork chop, that sort of thing, don't be too quick to wash out the goodies that are left in the bottom of the pan. This morning I cooked me a little piece of lean pork for breakfast and to go with my boiled eggs and my whole wheat toast and yeah, kind of on the healthy side. Know what I mean? Anyway, I covered it when I got through cooking. I turned the burner off and I covered it up with a lid. And I come back. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to scrape some of that fat out of there. Yeah, but all that goodie that's stuck to the bottom of the pan, watch, and I'll show you what I do. I'm going to be eating this lunch with chopsticks, so I wanted to be mindful of the stuff that I'm going to use and how I'm going to prepare it. All right, let me show you the ingredients. I keep a canister here of mixed noodles. I've got potato noodles, wheat noodles, and buckwheat noodles. All right, okay. And then garlic. Garlic is just so readily available here. Doesn't that look nice? Look at all that garlic. Well, I'm going to slice it. Yeah, not too thin, not too thick, not too small. I want to be able to pick it up with my chopsticks, remember? But I want all the flavor that I can get out of them. And here in the grocery store, I can get these little, can you see that? Yeah, these little eggs. Here's a lot. There we go. These little eggs already boiled. Yeah. And I buy these by the big bag full, and they last me about a week and a couple of days. Yeah, okay. It saves me a lot of time. Now, I can't make cookies and stuff with that, but, I don't plan to make any too soon, but when I do, I'll go buy some eggs that are not cooked. Okay, so I use about a half a tomato and I cut it up a bit chunky. Again, I want to be able to pick it up with my chopsticks. I've got about a fourth of a head of lettuce right here. There's my sliced garlic. And let's see, I took those eggs and I kind of sliced them up a bit. Well, the light's terrible here, isn't it? Can you see? Let's see. All right, all right, all right, all right. At any rate, all right, you'll see me put it all in there when I do. Okay? All right, let's get going. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is turn this skillet up all the way up on high. And then I'm going to throw in this garlic that I sliced up, okay? Yeah, here we go. And basically what I want it to do, I just want that garlic to kind of brown up just a bit. I don't want it to burn. And by the way, earlier I mentioned about the goodies in this skillet. If it's obvious that you burn whatever it is you cooked, don't save that. If you don't want to use the burnt stuff, okay? That's not good for you. So just wash your pan and try, better luck next time, okay? Now, I don't want to burn this garlic. I just want it to brown up a bit, all right? And then we'll continue right along. Okay, now you can always take your skillet up off the burner. And you don't want the goodies in there to burn, but I kind of want that garlic to get some brown on them. And then I'm just going to add some water. How much? Oh, about a bowl full. Yeah, this is going to be the bowl that I eat my. Yeah, I'm just basically I'm just making a quick soup. So let's just put some water, about a bowl full of water. And there we go. Then I'm going to bring it to a hard boil. Now while I got that water in there, I'm just going to take my little spoon here and I'm going to scrape all those goodies up and let it get all in that water. And when you weren't looking, I put in a little salt and a little pepper, just a little pinch of salt. Pretty generous shaking of pepper. Okay, I just threw in about a bowl full of noodles, those mixed noodles, and I brought the water to a hard boil. it's only taken a couple of minutes for those noodles to limber up. Yeah, and noodles are generally very starchy anyway, so it'll add a little thickness to the broth. So we just let that boil for just about a minute or two. Yeah, I'm sitting down while I cook. Wild, huh? Now, I'm going to turn this burner off. You say, what about those eggs, tomatoes, and lettuce that you prepared? Well, this is when I'm going to add them, because now I want to kind of cool it all down, all right? So let's put the tomatoes in there, and the juice. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do it this way. Let's take the lettuce and just tear it up. All right. Now, we'll take the tomatoes and the eggs and the juice from the tomato that's on the cutting board, just kind of rake it in there. There we go. And then stir it about. Okay, I'm just going to let that sit there and cool off just a little bit so that I can eat it. Okay. I don't want the tomatoes and the lettuce and the eggs to cook too much. I kind of want them to keep their texture. You know, the lettuce, there's a lot of water in the lettuce. It'll wilt down, and the water will, add to the water that I already have. Same thing with the tomatoes. There's some water in that. Let's see what else. Okay. All right. I'll show you in a minute what it all looks like. Okay. I'm going to throw a little water in there to kind of get the rest of that. Not much water, just a little bit. Stir that around. I can buy these chopsticks at the grocery store just like this. Yeah, they're not expensive, and the wood, I guess it's biodegradable, I feel kind of good about that. They come together and just kind of break them apart. And, yeah, and I like to kind of sit and chill out after I've worked out, or even at night. Just kind of sit in the natural light. But then if I just had all natural light, I wouldn't be able to make this video. So anyway, so I'll just take these chopsticks here and mix that little lunch I got, and there we go. Ooh, it's plenty hot. Ooh, yeah, some landed on my shorts here. Put it back in the bowl. Oh, very tasty. I usually put a towel on my lap. Here we go. Anyway, when I'm eating this, yeah, you reach in there and grab a chunk of lettuce, noodle, and then grab a bite of tomato. Yeah, pretty tasty stuff. It's just a basic lunch, and I think it's about as good as I can find just about anywhere. I don't need a lot of fancy spices and seasonings to go in it. Although I could have put some Italian seasoning or some other stuff in it, just kind of spice it up a little bit. But that flavor that was already in the skillet from that pork I cooked, yeah, there's not that much fat left in there, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, here we go. Piece of garlic here. Here we go. Yeah. So this is lunch, and I've got plenty of time before I have to go to work. Plenty of nutrition in here to get me going and keep me going until dinner. So I hope you enjoy the ride here. I wish you could be here so that I could share this with you. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I definitely would. Ah, yeah. Good. This is really, really good. Woo! Look how hot that is. Mm. Probably a little hot sauce would have been good in here. But, uh, mm. See you later.